A minute. What's going on, guys? Shadow870 here, and I'm bringing you to another episode in the series I like to call CoD Breakdown, where I basically tell you guys how to use a certain kill streak, perk, attachment, or whatever it is, and I tell you guys how to use it and what to do with it. Oh, sorry guys, hold on. Sorry. Anyways, and today we're going to be talking about a certain score streak. And I haven't done score streaks yet. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it down on how I use it, how easy it is to get it, and what kind of like bonuses or what do you get from it, Is it like does it kill people really fast? Well, what does it do? That's basically what I'm going to be explaining. And today we're going to do the stealth chopper. Now, what about the stealth chopper, first of all, is unique? Well, first you get it in 1,100 points, which is pretty quick actually. 1,100 points. It's kind of like balance. Some people might think it's a very large amount of points. Some people might think it's a medium amount of points, and some people might consider that as easy. It just really kind of depends on what you prefer. Personally, I think that in terms of my skill, I find myself thinking that, oh yeah, because that's probably the maximum amount of points I'll probably get in a life. Usually I haven't found myself getting a whole lot more than that, just because I'm not a big score streak guy. I'm more of a play for the win guy, so I don't get a whole lot of my score streaks a lot. So it's a good score streak that I can use and still be able to get it on a consistent basis. It's a score streak that I can just throw on and be like, hey, I'm probably going to get this 1 out of every 4 games. It's just that kind of score streak, and it's a really good one too. Now, how do I use the stealth chopper, and how should people use the stealth chopper? Well, personally, I think that the stealth chopper is most used tactically. Put it in a position where it's going to be really easy to kill someone. Put it in a position where you're going to help out the team in some way, shape, or form. As you'll see in this video, I place it in the same spot twice. I get the stealth chopper twice, and I put it in the same spot. And this is preferably one of my best gameplays, but that's a different story. I put it when they spawn back over where their spawn is. Everybody knows where that spawn is, back where the other building is, and then that little truck right there with the haystack that you can camp on. Everybody knows what that spot is. And basically where I put it is I put it right in front of where they come out. Like when you spawn in that little back alley, and then you move forward and you kind of turn to the right, and right there, if you go in that area, you're going to die. I basically put my opponents in this game in a situation where they had to travel the edge of the map. I put them in a situation where they could not travel right there where I'm aiming, that area right there. They could not travel through that area. They had to travel along the edge, which made it a lot easier to kind of take them out and to manage them better and defend these bomb sites. That way we could pull off the win. I put it in a situation where, what they're thinking when they spawn is, oh shit, I can't go over the middle. The stealth chopper's sitting right there, and it was partially in their spawn too. So even every time they spawned, they would die, So, I mean, that's probably a great placement. And about these score streaks, do not use a placement score streak if you don't know the map. Don't do it, man. If you don't know the map, you are screwed. Look at that guy dolphin diving. But if you don't know the map, you are going to be screwed, and you're going to be screwed multiple times, because if you don't know the map, then you're not going to know where to place it. You're not going to know any tactical spots to place it. So when this new Revolution DLC comes out for us on PS3, darn you Xbox, but when it comes out for us on PS3, I recommend not quite, I mean, you can use the stealth chopper, but when you use it, you're not going to get as much productivity out of it until you learn the maps better. So, I mean, that's just, my personal opinion. Don't use it unless you know the map. That guy failed, but I failed too because I didn't use it. I didn't want to use it because I like to take my time with this stuff. Now, what are the bonuses? What are the positives you can get out of this score streak? Well, one, and there's three positives you can get out of this score streak. One, it's durable. This thing is pretty durable. It will take 2 hits with a black hat and 1 hit, I think, or 1 or 2 hits. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's 1, but it might be 2. 1 or 2 hits with the special designed launcher thing, mabob thing. I don't know what the name is. I don't use it enough, but it takes 2. I think it takes 1, but it might take 2 with that, and that is that's pretty good. And it takes 2 hits with the black hat, as I already said. It's fairly durable. It's not one of those kill streaks that you can just basically shoot out of the air, i.e., dragon fire, and it's pretty strong. It's a fairly strong score streak for for where you get it. Another positive about it is it's strong in terms of killing. It's got good durability, but it's also got a high killing power. Not an extremely high killing power. You're not going to get, 8 to 10 kills in a game because of it. But you can get at, like, most of the time, 6 to 7 to maybe even 8 kills with it. I mean, at most. Most of the time I usually get 4 or 5, maybe even 3 if the enemies are just that good at taking things down. But I mean, it's a very strong score streak. Sometimes I get hit markers where it hits one person and they get into a building or they get out of the range, but that's really it. And the last one is it's a stealth chopper. When it's on the map, it's gone. It's disappeared. They can't find it on the map as easily as anyone else could. It's a hard score streak to find. And that's not a big bonus, but it is a good one because everyone's going to notice the huge helicopter flying in the air shooting at you. If you don't notice that, you're freaking blind. Now, what are the drawbacks of this score streak? Well, one, it's a fairly high score streak. You're not going to get it every game, as I said, but it's not so high that the average player, i.e., me, can get it easily, or someone who's maybe even playing the score streaks. I'm not going to sit here and rave myself as an amazing player. I'd consider myself average, maybe not suckish, but average. But anyways, enough about me. But it's also big enough to where you can still do damage with it. What are some other drawbacks? Well, it's pertained to an area. You're not gonna go around and kill everybody on the whole entire map with it. Only enemies who step in that area. And 2, it's time. Now, this is a surprising thing. It's not that bad, but it runs out of time fairly quickly, and you don't get as many kills in the time period as you can, and its range. The biggest part is its range. You don't even have to almost worry about time. But in terms of range, yeah, it's not gonna reach too far. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like if you enjoyed the video, comment on what you thought of it, and subscribe if you want to see more. Later.